Hi there, Me40 community. Welcome back. If you're joining us for the first time, this is a community of people in their 40s who care for their skin using Korean skincare rituals and foods, as well as other natural methods without going under the knife. Today I want to talk about what happens to our skin when we wear these medical masks and what we can do to prevent and treat maskne. What can be even better than doing the double cleanse? In addition to the double cleanse, what was a game changer for my pimples and acne were changing up the cooking oil that I was using. So I grew up eating vegetable oil, canola oil, and later on when I met my husband, who's a naturopathic doctor, he told me that due to it being heavily processed and the source of these oils, it would be better for my health and my skin to switch over to something that's more natural based, like a coconut oil or a ghee. Now coconut oil is readily available. People are starting to catch on to the health benefits, and I prefer using a flavored one for my morning drinks, but also an unflavored one when I stir fry and make certain dishes. Ghee is another great cooking oil, and it's a natural clarified butter. So it's a really great source of rich oils and amino acids, as well as it helps with digestion as well. I find that a lot of my friends who have been using ghee as their cooking oil for a long period of time, they really have great glowing skin. Korean foods are known to be really flavorful, and a large part of that is the sesame seed oil. Sesame seed oil is one of the Korean cooks and mom's favorite ingredient. I love sesame oil as well, but I think it should be used very, very sparingly rather than cooking with it over high heat for a long period of time, because that can be really rich and sometimes overpowering. Sometimes I just like to season it on top of tofu or some of the other vegetables that I have cooked, and it just adds that extra next level flavor that I'm looking for in an Asian dish. A famous Korean dish that's glass noodle, it's called japchae. Sesame seed oil comes also in a variety of different sizes and flavors. I like to look for one that doesn't have anything else added to it. It's just roasted sesames and the oil. Perilla seed is another one that's very rich in flavor. It's also very expensive and hard to find, but in Korea it is readily available and abundant. That adds a certain level of flavor to the stir fries and dishes as well. And so I recommend you try a different variety of different oils and see how your skin reacts. For those who are tolerant to beef tallow, that's another great cooking oil because it takes the flavors and puts another dimension and spin to it. Though beef tallow is one that is great to cook with, but again, you should really check and see whether or not it's the best oil for you. Everyone is different, everyone's body responds differently. I'm okay with all of these oils, and I actually haven't kept vegetable or canola oil in my cupboards for a very long time. You will find that the flavors of your dishes are enhanced, as well as making sure that you keep a good handle on the acne that appears on your skin. When I asked my husband about the acne that happens, whether it's hormonal or whether it's maskne, there are a different number of root causes, but by changing up your cooking oil, you may see some really great results very quickly, like I did. The level of P. acne in your body, and that I'll put the full name down below because my husband kept repeating it, but I just felt like P. acne is a better way for me to describe it on this video. P. acne is a bacteria that naturally occurs in your body. Now when it becomes in excess, it's triggered by certain foods like processed oils and sugars that can really appear on the surface of our skin through enlarged pores. We know that sugar does do that, as well as excess oil that rises to the surface, creates acne and other skin problems and troubles. So by balancing that level of P. acne, the way that we can do it is by switching up the oils that we cook with. And by changing up the cooking oils that I use, these ones, they all do really great in high heat, so it won't give a burnt flavor to your vegetables or anything else that you are cooking on a really hot pan. When it comes to my morning drinks, I like to use the flavored coconut oil, and then when I cook with, I use an unflavored coconut oil. I do recommend though that you speak to your naturopathic doctor because everyone's body responds differently to oils. So even though it worked well for me, depending on your level of tolerances, you may need to switch over to a different type of cooking oil that your body would do better with and would process a lot better. I hope that you've enjoyed this video on double cleanse as well as cooking oils in order to really combat the maskne that appears on our face as we wear our masks throughout the day. I hope that you will see some really great results like I did. Give it some time though, because we have been wearing the mask for almost 2 years, and especially if you are in a job that requires you to wear it for 8 hours a day, that can be really stressful on the skin. So give it a try and let me know what you think. Before you go, click subscribe and click like, and I'll see you next time with better skin. Thanks so much. Take care.